going on, guys? Ryan here. What you guys are going to be seeing today was some back training, starting with some really good heavy deadlifts. You can see in the background Mr. Michael Corey made the trip. He told me last week he was going to take some time and come down and train this week, so more than happy to have him down. We had a great session. Also, there's a couple gentlemen there in the back that you can see that joined us as well. They happen to be subscribers to Michael and I's channel, so it was great to lift with them. They're more just straight power lifters, but I might set some time aside and train with them every once in a while here in the near future. As you guys can see in a lot of my back days, I do like to start with deadlifts at least once a week. It's something that I've used to sort of overreach, so to speak, which is given a bad name by a lot of people just by not understanding the term and not understanding how to really use it to their advantage. A lot of people associate it with overtraining, and that by doing a certain technique or a certain routine too much can lead to even catabolism and lead to loss of gains. And honestly, it's something that's really easy to misinterpret and to misunderstand. And here in the last year or so, working body parts at least twice a week, some things even up to 3 times a week, what I've come to notice and to understand is that more frequency and more volume throughout the week is something that has led more hypertrophy and more overall muscle growth for me. And a lot of people, and legs is a good example. You train legs once a week. Some people say, man, I'm sore for 4 or 5 days straight, which if you backed off on intensity, so to speak, and split that up within a couple days a week, you're going to end up using more volume within those 2 days versus that 1 day. You're actually going to be less sore, but it's going to be more optimal for muscle growth. Really, it's honestly, I think when I think about it and when I see people training or hear how they train, I think a lot of people undertrain more than overtrain, because using overtraining periodically and within a structured manner, it's going to benefit them a lot more than not doing it at all. Honestly, overtraining, like I said, it's not a bad thing. Who really cares what your body feel like? So yeah, you're going to feel a little bit more crappy. Your CNS might be a little bit off for a few days. As long as you're where you want to be at the end of a training cycle, whether it be powerlifting or bodybuilding, it's worth it. So that's one thing I want you guys to maybe try to implement is taking your training split, whether it's powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever you're training for, is maybe split that up and focus on more volume, on more frequency. And really, you're going to be less sore, but optimally it's something that's going to work to your advantage as far as muscle growth and strength. So the takeaway from today's video is to encourage you guys to implement more volume, more frequency into your training program, whatever that may be, and to not be afraid of the term overtraining as far as it having a negative side effect as far as catabolism with skeletal muscle. I mean, absolutely, overreaching consistently at a regular basis, week in, week out, that can absolutely have a negative side effect on someone. But planning short periods of structured overreaching is going to vastly improve one person's training, whether that be for bodybuilding or for powerlifting. So, as always, guys, I do appreciate you guys tuning in and taking the time out of your day to watch and listen to what I have to say. And I might do another video that's a little bit more detailed as far as overtraining, so let me know what you guys think and leave that down below. And while you're down there, be sure to give the video a like. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so to stay up to date with new content. Link for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter will be down below as well. Thank you guys very much. You guys take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.